Hello and welcome to the Healthy Lifestyle series. It's come to my attention with several patients of the concept of balance. That we need to do things that practice our balance, otherwise it becomes less and less able. There's three major areas in our bodies that regulate our balance. One is in the back of the brain at the cerebellum that records our fine motor movement. The other is in the inner ear, the semicircular canals. There's fluid in there, so as we bend and move, it records to the brain where we are in space. The third system that helps us determine where we are in space are the nerve endings in our joints. Particularly, there's an abundance amount of nerves in our ankles, our knees, our hips, our back and neck that record to the brain telling us where we are in space. So these are under your control. They use it or lose it syndrome. The more you use it, the more active they become and more fine-tuned they are. So I've developed this exercise called the Precipice that I'd like to show you today. Alright, so the first thing with the Precipice is getting a sense of where your feet are underneath your body. And one of the most important things is not to lock your knees. If I lock my knees, then I'm a little bit top heavy and it's harder, I have to work harder to try to balance myself. If I put a little bend in the knees, I've got a little more spring and a little more balance. So I take my weight and I shift to the right over the edge of my feet and I shift to the left. I can shift forward and I shift to the left. I can shift forward on both feet or to the diagonals and then shift back. Just to the place where I have control. And as I get good with this, I can go farther and farther. Then what we can do is you can step forward and lean into it. I can go around the world to the right, back, and around to the left. All the while feeling my feet, my ankles, and where I am in space. On both feet or to the diagonals, and then shift back. Just to the place where I have control. And as I get good with this, I can go farther and farther. Then what we can do is you can step forward and lean into it. I can go around the world to the right, back, and around to the left. All the while feeling my feet, my ankles, and where I am in space. I can also step backwards. As I step back, I'm putting weight to the right, forward, to the left, and then back. All anchoring on my two anchor points of my feet there. I can also then, as I get good with shifting my weight to one foot, I can then start to lift up the other foot and balance, and then off the other side and balance. If I really want to challenge myself as I get good with that, I can balance on one foot and close my eyes. So that's more an advanced level as you get good with this. So the Precipice is an exercise that you can do for a minute, 30 seconds, or you could do it for 3 to 5 minutes. But if you do it every day, you're really activating that memory within the joints, within the muscles, and you'll gain greater confidence in your ability to maintain your balance. So, happy lifestyle to you.